I had breakfast with a beautiful friend of mine this morning, and we were talking about the power of our old shadows and fears in how very often when we want to step into something new and something that truly excites us, that those fears and those old wounds and those old shadows end up popping back up and clouding the way and creating a lot of anxiety and hesitation. And I couldn't help but share with her something that I received a couple of days ago, actually 2 photographs from my lovely ex-husband. He's an avid photographer and he's up in the mountains right now catching all of the beautiful autumn colors. And he was staking out a location and he said, "What do you think about this, the composition? Right now it doesn't look like much, but the sun will be setting right down the center of the valley." And I was like, yeah, it looks nice. You know, that could be really interesting. And then he sent me a second photo as the sun was going down. And the shadows were cast all across the land, and they accentuated the beautiful curves and edges and the landscape in a way that I didn't even imagine would be possible from that first photograph. And I shared that with her this morning because I said, you know, isn't it interesting that we think that it's only those things that seem bright and lit up in us that we feel okay with sharing out with the world. But in all honesty, the landscape of our lives is made exquisite and beautiful and dynamic when we include the shadows, when we incorporate them, when we recognize that these are not only the aspects that make brilliant stories, but they are the aspects that have shaped us and that create us in such a way that we can relate with each other because we all have these shadows. So the next time that you are thinking about those dark corners of your mind and those past experiences that hold a lot of hurt, and you feel that fear rising up, gratitude is an insanely powerful tool. So thinking about that, the gratitude for those shadows and that they make you who you are. They make you dynamic and they make you beautiful. And your landscape is something to be celebrated, not something to either be washed with only the good bits or to be hidden away in the darkness of the night.